There's nothing like that feeling on embarkation day. You finally see your cruise ship, the excitement kicks in, and it feels like your vacation has officially begun. But here's the truth. That first hour can either set the tone for a smooth trip or leave you stressed and frustrated. Most passengers make mistakes right away, but you won't. Not today. Because in this video, I'm breaking down 12 things you should never do when you first board a cruise ship. Think of this as your personal playbook to cruise smarter, calmer, and more prepared than almost everyone else on board. And make sure you listen closely to mistake number 7. It's something on your phone that looks harmless, but it has cost travelers thousands of dollars in surprise bills. You do not want to learn that lesson the hard way, alright? Let's get started. Mistake number 1. Flying in on the same date. This one actually starts before you even reach the port. A lot of new cruisers think it's smart to fly in on the same day their ship leaves. You save money on a hotel, you don't have to pack twice, and it feels efficient. But trust me, this is the biggest gamble you can take with your vacation. One flight delay, one weather problem, or one mechanical issue, and your ship will sail away without you. And let me be very clear here. Cruise ships do not wait. No matter how expensive your ticket was, no matter the excuse, they will leave right on schedule. The golden rule is simple. Always fly in at least one day before your cruise. This one choice removes so much stress. Instead of panicking at the airport, you'll be relaxed at a hotel, just minutes from the terminal. Here's a pro tip. Look for hotel and transfer packages in your port city. For example, in Orlando, there are services like GoPort that combine your hotel stay with transportation straight to the ship. It makes the night before your cruise feel like the official start of your vacation. Mistake number 2. Ignoring your arrival time. When you check in online, you'll be asked to pick an arrival time. Many people don't think it matters, but it actually does. Cruise lines use these times to manage the crowd of thousands of people boarding at once. Now, yes, some experienced cruisers will tell you they always show up early and nobody stops them. That can be true, but here's the mistake. Showing up early and expecting to walk right on board. Sometimes you'll just get stuck waiting outside. So what's the best choice? It depends on what you want. Arriving early means you get more hours on board. You can grab lunch, explore the ship, and start your vacation ahead of others. Arriving later, around 1:30 or 2 p.m., usually means shorter lines, less chaos at the buffet, and you can go straight to your room because it's ready by then. Neither option is wrong. Just make sure you plan your day instead of arriving randomly and getting frustrated. Mistake number 3. Not packing a carry-on bag when you arrive at the port. Porters will collect your big suitcases and deliver them to your cabin. It's super convenient, but here's the problem. You won't see those bags again for several hours. A lot of people make the mistake of giving away everything and walking onto the ship empty. That's risky. What if you need your medication, your passport, or just a change of clothes? Always bring a small carry-on bag with your essentials. This should include passport and cruise, documents, wallet, and important IDs, medications like phones, chargers, and cameras, a swimsuit and light clothes. If you want to hit the pool right away, the last thing you want is to realize your passport is in your checked luggage. That mistake can ruin your entire trip before it even begins. Mistake number 4. Sneaking prohibited items. On board now, let's talk about packing mistakes. Some people try to sneak items on board that are not allowed. Don't do this. Cruise lines have strict security checks, and they will catch it. Obvious banned items include things like clothing, irons, steamers, candles, and hot plates, anything that could cause a fire. But there are also surprising ones. For example, in some Caribbean countries, camouflage pattern clothing is illegal, even for kids. If you try sneaking something in your carry-on, you'll get stopped at the scanner. If it's in your checked bag, your luggage might be delayed for hours until you go down and claim it. It's just not worth the risk. Spend 5 minutes checking your cruise line's prohibited items list before you pack. That tiny bit of homework can save you a massive headache on embarkation day. Mistake number 5. Skipping the muster. Drill: every passenger must complete the safety drill, also known as the muster drill. This isn't optional, and the ship legally cannot leave until everyone has done it. The good news is that muster drills are much easier than they used to be. In the past, everyone had to stand outside in life jackets for 30 minutes. Now, on most ships, you just watch a short safety video on your phone or stateroom TV. Then check in at your assigned station so the crew knows you've completed it. It only takes a few minutes. The mistake is putting it off and forgetting. The crew will keep making announcements, and eventually they'll start calling out the names and cabin numbers of the people who haven't done it. Don't let that be you. Do it as soon as you board, and then you can relax. Mistake number 6. Overdoing it with alcohol. Let's be real. Cruises are a place where a lot of people like to drink. And if you buy a drink package, it can be tempting to start the party right away. But the mistake here is overdoing it on day 1. A bad hangover on the second day of your trip is not fun. Plus, there's a bigger risk. Many travel insurance policies do not cover accidents that happen while you're drunk. Imagine slipping, breaking your ankle, and then finding out your medical bills aren't covered because you were intoxicated. Drink, have fun, but pace yourself. Think of it as a marathon, not a sprint. The drink package lasts for the whole cruise, not just the first night. And don't forget, drink plenty of water. The sun and sea breeze can dehydrate you faster than you expect. Mistake number 7. Forgetting to turn off cellular data. This one can be a wallet destroyer. Once your ship leaves port, it switches to a satellite cell service called Cellular at sea. If your phone keeps using data in the background, you could come home to a phone bill of hundreds or even thousands of dollars. The fix is simple. Before the ship leaves, put your phone in airplane mode. Then, if you've bought the ship's Wi-Fi, you can turn Wi-Fi back on manually. Make this a ritual. When you hear that big ship horn at Sailaway, flip on airplane mode. No exceptions. This one step can save you a shocking bill. Mistake number 8. Missing the Sailaway. Sailaway is the moment the ship actually leaves port, and it's magical. The music, the view, the coastline, disappearing. It feels like your adventure is really starting. But some people miss it because they're too busy unpacking or wandering inside. That's the mistake. Even if you're not into the big pool deck party with music and dancing, find your own quiet spot to watch. Maybe it's your balcony, a forward deck, or a bar at the back of the ship. Whatever you do, don't miss this moment. It's one of the highlights of any cruise, and it only happens once. Mistake number 9. Ignoring your cabin steward. Your cabin steward is one of the most important people for your comfort. They're the ones who clean your room, refresh your towels, and sometimes even leave those fun towel animals. But their job goes way beyond that. They also deliver important papers, like your port information and disembarkation instructions. Here's the mistake: treating them like they're invisible. On the first day, introduce yourself. A simple hello and a smile go a long way. If you have requests, like extra pillows or a certain bed setup, this is the best time to ask. Remember, though embarkation day is crazy busy for them, if you don't see your steward right away, don't worry. You can always leave a polite note in your cabin for non-urgent requests. Showing a little respect and kindness will make your whole trip smoother. Mistake number 10. Going straight to your cabin. If you're one of the first people on board, you might think you can drop your bags off in your room right away. But most of the time, cabins aren't ready until early afternoon. The hallways might even be blocked off while staff are still cleaning. If you rush straight to your cabin, you'll probably just be disappointed. Instead, use this time to grab lunch, explore the ship, or relax by the pool. Think of embarkation day as bonus exploration time. Here's a tip. If you're carrying heavy items like soda or wine, consider choosing a later boarding time so your room is ready when you arrive. That way, you don't have to drag everything around for hours.